All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail. And the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the videos talking about Steph and John Morant. And Steph without his second. Well, shit, you can make a case. Steph out here without his first or second best player. Without KD and Klay Thompson. But then again, let's just say Klay Thompson. He without his second best player. And John Morant without Jaren Jackson Jr. And really, the Warriors roster is better than the Memphis Grizzlies roster. But then again, John Morant is a point guard, a true point guard that elevates everybody on this team. You take Steph and put him on Memphis. Memphis would be right there with Minnesota and Houston with one of the worst records in the West. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the NBA Talk playlist, hopefully, for more videos like this. But at the same time, the Memphis Grizzlies are 4 games up in the loss column. And Memphis Grizzlies would have been in the playoffs last year if it wasn't for that stupid play-in tournament. And that kind of came into place because Damian Lillard cried about coming to the bubble if he didn't have a good chance of making the playoffs, because, Memphis was so far up. So they did a new wave. But to be honest, it's a wave of pure point guards coming back in the NBA. For a minute, you had the guys like Steph. You had the guys like Damian Lillard. It's a few other ones I can't think. Luka Doncic, Trae Young. You had that little wave. But the way they play basketball, and Steph Curry including, he won a championship by default, his first one, because Kyrie and Kevin Love was injured. Or let's just say Kyrie. And then the second one, he blew a 3-1 lead. They did cheat for LeBron and suspend Draymond. And then the other ones was basically Kevin Durant and them just overpowering people, right? But Steph Curry makes no one better. Everybody want to argue with me, he's not a point guard. He's just a 2 guard. You can make a case for Allen Iverson was a 2 kind of playing in 1, but really he was kind of an off guard, and Eric Snow was the point guard. Steve Francis was more of a 2 guard, even though he played the point spot and Cuttino Mobley was a 2 for most of their career. He was more of a 2 guard. When you talk about a point guard is a facilitator. He's a general. When you talk about point guard, you think of Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson. You think of John Stockton, Mark Jackson. Those are point guards. Point guards with a score first mentality are 2 guards. And you can say, well, they list them at a point guard. Well, shit, I can go out, and identify, I'll do a better one. A male can go out here and identify as a woman. A woman can go out here and identify as a male or as gender fluid. Just because you list yourself under, or they list you as a point guard, don't mean you're a point guard. He not. A point guard is Chauncey Billups. Later in his career, that was a point guard. When Chauncey Billups went to Denver, people forget Denver made the Western Conference Finals. And that's what happened. The point guard provides stability. A point guard makes people better. And the point guard for Golden State is Draymond. He's the facilitator. It's Draymond Green. Steph Curry is just a 2 guard at the point position. You're not gonna put him in a situation where you're gonna put him in a pick and roll and he gonna come downhill and really consistently make somebody better like James Harden is doing in Brooklyn like he did in Houston. James is more of a point guard than him. It's just true. It's just showing you that he's not as great as people say he is. Great players elevate. Isaiah, before Joe Dumars got there, I believe they made the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson elevated. In his career, when he didn't have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and all those guys, he made the playoffs. He made the finals. Come on. Michael Jordan, at least, when you talking about great players, it's just overemphasized. Michael Jordan, took a Bulls team that was trash and made the playoffs every single year, even when he had the Liz Frank injury. Steph Curry is just a product of being in the right situation. He would have went to Minnesota with Johnny Flynn. He'd probably be retired or out the league or playing overseas like Johnny Flynn. That's just the guy that people come on, he better than Isaiah Thomas. He better than John. No, he's not. Because you got MVPs. That's just politics. That's political, like being employee of the month. It's politics. I'm not saying he's not a good basketball player, but he was able to be in a situation where Clay can guard the best player, Draymond can guard the other best player, and he get to shine. Clay do the dirty work, Draymond do the dirty work, and he can shine. That's the honest truth, because when it boils down to it, when it come to win in the finals, he didn't show up. Iguodala was the reason they won their finals. The next final, he didn't show up. Name me the big time moment in the playoffs, Steph Curry. He hit that shot okay. Name me a time in the finals when he took over the game. Name me a time when he made somebody better. How is the Memphis Grizzlies 4 games up in the loss column over the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry and Draymond Green? The best defensive player in the league, and they say the best shooter in the league. And they got the number 2 overall pick. And they got Kelly Oubre, who's not a bad player. So something ain't right here. Either Steve Curry ain't the coach, and Steph ain't the player that he said he was, and Draymond over. That's what it is, dude. Without Kevin Durant, they was a 1-year wonder because Kyrie and Kevin Love got injured. And you gonna sit here and try to diminish John Morant. But who do he got? You can look at Trae Young. He got, Bojanovic. He got Gallinari. He got all them Cam and Hunter and Clint Capella. You put John Morant over there, shit, the Hawks might be a top 3 seed in the East. You take John Morant and put him in Boston, they probably be the top seed in the East. That's the definition of point guard. He ain't going to go out there and score 30, 40, 50. But you know what? He getting old boy easy buckets, the light-skinned cat. Dylan Brooks from Oregon. He getting Valanciunas easy buckets. That's what he supposed to do. You ain't supposed to score 30, 40 points in a game. You supposed to facilitate and make the game easier for other players. And that's why John Morant in the AFC. And they like one game behind Dallas, a few games behind Portland. And they ain't got none of the talent that none of the teams that's in the playoffs, East or West, got. Look at Boston. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Kemba Walker. The Knicks got Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett. You keep going on and on. You put him on the Atlanta Hawks, or you put him on the AB over with. Even with Luka, he 1 game behind Luka and Kristaps Porzingis. Come on, man, a couple games behind Portland with Damian Lillard. McCollum finally came back, and you know what I'm saying, Nurkic and Carmelo Anthony. If they find him, if they could find him a Kobe Bryant, I know that's hard to find a Kevin Durant type player, it's gonna be over with. Really, he what the Clippers need. Somebody that can get stability. Somebody that's going to make everybody better. Somebody that's going to make sure everybody touch the ball and get easy buckets. Steph spread the floor for his team. Ja Morant make it easy. You want to play with a Ja Morant? You want to play with no Steph Curry? You want to play with somebody that's going to make sure you get the ball. Make sure he's going to find you on the backdoor cut. Maybe he's going to find you off the curl. That's the beauty of Ja Morant. He's a true point guard. With LaMelo Ball coming in, Ja Morant, not true point guards coming back. He gonna have a bigger impact on Zion. Zion scored these fucking buckets, but ain't no wins. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Steven Adams. And how is Ja Morant above them? You want to know? Because he got the formula for winning basketball. He got the formula for winning basketball. You put him on motherfucking New Orleans. And you let him run the show. With that team, you take Lonzo out of them motherfuckers be top 4 or 5 seed in the West. Maybe even higher. He gonna make Brandon Ingram feel comfortable with playing without the basketball. He gonna make sure Nickeil Alexander-Walker get the easy buckets. He gonna make Steven Adams make sure he get the easy buckets at the rim. That's the beauty of playing with Ja Morant. He makes people better. Steph Curry, his players around him, is indicative to his success. Ja Morant, he is the reason for success. He is the reason for Memphis having stability. He is the reason for a lot of people at Memphis playing above they talent. That's the God honest truth, man. He is the true point guard. And this is what you get. This is why Karl Malone went on to win the MVP and all that, because John Stockton made the game he sacrificed. You don't need nobody like Luka shooting up 30 shots. He ain't gonna win that way. Once Luka learned to use his teammates it's gonna be a wrap. But hey, let me know what you guys think about this Steph Curry. You're gonna have Steph Curry fans with dry tears, but he is, the system is for him, is it boosts him. John Morant is the system. But hey, don't forget, check out the NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All our social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Facebook group link in the description as well too. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Peace.